Anyway, let's talk about kitchens.
Yes.
Kitchens are the hub of most homes, and we spend a good amount of our time in our bathroom as well. So, what are the trends that we're going to be hot this year? There's always a trend
There's always
in
a
these
trend.
things. We're going to find out for these two spaces.
Two highly trafficked areas, bathroom, kitchen. Eco-friendly expert who's not highly trafficked, but he does travel quite a
Wait,
bit.
what?
Danny Seo just returned. He just returned from the kitchen and bath industry show. Who knew?
They have one,
There's a kitchen and bath
and it's big.
industry show.
The show is actually called IBS,
Oh, no.
That is a cruel
which I
joke.
want them to change the International Builder Show, and everyone they
serious?
walk around going, welcome to IBS. IBS.
No.
Let's see
Where
the
is
new
this,
seat
where
cover.
is this
No.
show?
It's in the epicenter of health and wellness, Las Vegas, Nevada.
I see where this is
So,
going to
yeah.
go.
Did you take in an Adele show and then you went to
And
IBS?
then you go to
and
IBS?
then-
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Danny, see you in Vegas.
Oh
All
my
right.
gosh.
We talked about these two big rooms. So first up, the kitchen.
Yes.
What are the trends that we're going to see that you saw there that are new
Yeah.
in kitchens?
Okay, so I think we actually have video for this
Yes.
one. So I love this one. This is from Sharp Appliances. They've really thought about the ways
Look at you
that
with a
me and
big cheese
Cardigan-
grater. No, what was that?
This is really cool because like if you think about a typical oven, it's a cooktop and like an oven on the bottom. What
Yes.
Sharp has done is they've recognized that we are cooking in different ways now. So they have a radiant cooktop with a microwave drawer.
Excuse you?
So now instead of having an oven underneath that like maybe in a New York City apartment or for a second kitchen where you're like, I'm never gonna bake something. But now I can actually use the microwave to reheat things, cook things on the cooktop. It's sort of a new combination.
Interesting.
That's really unique for them. And those little things that are moving around on top,
Yes.
that's for extra space on top as trivets, for a spoon rest. And then you have this Alexa-enabled microwave drawer, all from Sharp Appliances.
Okay.
Again with the trivets.
I
like it.
introduced him to the world of choice. You know, I love baking, but I would give this a whirl.
Yeah, I think it's kind of great, you know?
I don't mind that. Okay.
Because like I mean, we know a lot of people are watching right now. It's like I would never bake. I would never turn on my oven. And if you want to fry something, they have an air fryer.
they have an air fryer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gosh, that's
Okay.
why you're
making
doing
sense.
What cool trend when it comes to shower heads?
Shower heads, don't we all hate it? May I grab this?
Yes.
Sure.
Don't you hate it when this gets all covered in minerals,
hideous.
hard water, and then like the water goes all over the place?
Yes.
It squirts out different
And you've
directions.
seen that hack where you have to cover it in white vinegar with a bag, and it's very complicated. Well, this is from Moen. They launched this at KBIS. It's called Magnitex. It's a technology where literally there's a button
Can you do that again?
on the side.
Yeah.
You see that? Okay, so it's installed. You push the button, and the
And out it
shower
comes.
head comes
Okay.
off. You can soak it like in a shallow dish in white vinegar to clean it, or just throw it in the top rack of a dishwasher.
Oh, wow. So it's dishwasher
then-
friendly. Okay.
You just have to stick it back in,
And that's
you
it.
have. Oops,
But this,
sorry.
right, but this is
This
always
stays
attached.
to the-
That stays, and then
Yeah.
this just pops off with that button.
I know it's such a simple
be
thing.
easier.
I see a lot of things at the show where it's like a Bluetooth-enabled shower head, or it's like has all these lights and fixtures.
It's a little too much.
This to me, I love because I'm like, yes,
That
I
makes
want
sense.
to clean my shower head.
Manual,
Yes.
basic, and it's simple.
Yeah, because you just have to push a button.
That's it.
How easy.
Very.
So you're our eco-friendly expert. So what are this year's eco-friendly trends going on in the kitchen or bathroom?
Only for you guys, I would walk around New York City with
The
a toilet seat.
Beautiful.
Just not around your neck.
So the leaders in toilet seats, it's a company called Bemis. They make all the toilet
seen
seats. You're going to
Bemis,
notice it now.
yes,
So about every 5 or 7 years, you're supposed to replace your toilet seat. I don't know if you
Really?
know that. A loose-fitting toilet seat can
kinda
be
do more than
very
that.
unhygienic
Okay.
because it wanted to be very tight. What Bemis has done, this is the first one made from 100% recycled plastic.
No way.
So it looks just like a normal toilet
Yeah.
seat, but their goal at Bemis is to actually divert 40 million tons of plastic out of
Okay.
landfills.
That I can stand
So
behind. Or
recycled
sit
looks
on.
like a normal toilet seat.
And no
So-
difference, no difference really in the price for something like this? Or?
No, it's less than $40.
Okay.
Yeah,
So there's
it's
no-
really affordable.
And how often should we change our toilet seats?
About every 7 years, or if you are renting and you
Yeah.
move, or you buy a new home, change the
Change
toilet
it the
seat.
minute you move in.
absolutely,
Yeah.
Change them.
I think
Change
I
it
probably
with-
change
the
more than
seats.
more
Yeah.
frequently than that.
Yeah, yeah.
I get bored with them. You know?
But a toilet lasts for about 15 to 20 years. You get bored.
Yeah, I get bored with that. I need a new toilet seat. That's a whole other story,
You
another
know,
show.
every day I learn something new. about
Oh
this one.
yeah, you know
Dear
what?
Santa.
Yes.
Dear Santa.
Again.
Okay,
Hot toilet seat.
I need to understand how Porsche is making
Yes.
its way into bathrooms.
Okay, let me show you this. It's a detail on the side of this. So this is called knurling. Do you see
Knurling?
this? Knurled. It's a knurl technique. It's actually etched right into this. So high-end Porsche. If you look inside of a Porsche, like all their finishes
yes.
have this beautiful finish on it. So this is trending in a big way on these MTech doorknobs and like other fixtures from
May
MTech.
I touch?
Yes, you can touch it. It has this
Touch the
beautiful
knurling.
texture.
Oh, it hurt. It's heavy.
Is it called
Called knurling or
knurling?
knurled finish. And the cool thing about this, it's not just pretty, but it's also functional. So you'll see it on a lot of appliances. They're adding this technique for extra
doesn't
grip.
have-
Better grip. I was going to say you
Yeah.
get a better
Yeah.
grip.
Better grip for a doorknob too.
And cool looking. I mean,
Very.
very.
I know all my Porsches, when I survey them in my
Yes.
garage, I say, gosh, I love the knurling on them. It's the best. It's the best.
Not a day goes by where you don't say that, actually. But lastly, we can save money and update our home.
Yes.
Suppose how that works.
There's a big federal tax credit right now to install energy efficient products in your home. And it's things like new windows, tankless water heaters. But if you don't want to do something where it's like, I don't want to renovate my house, you can save $1,200 on new blinds on your tax credit. And what you want to look for, it's not any blind. You can't just get any drip or any
Okay.
blinds. These are from Hunter Douglas. You want to get the honeycomb.
Yep.
You see the little pockets on the side right here?
Yep.
This is that special insulation, those air pockets. It actually reduces, you actually increase your energy efficiency on your windows by 15%.
No
And
kidding.
you can save up to $1,200 just by investing in new blinds.
And think of all the warm air that stays in,
that
or
stays-
cool
right.
air.
It's almost like
instead
setting
of
up a
just-
little greenhouse effect.
I have these at my house, and they
Yeah,
really
I've
do
had
work.
them.
They
Yeah.
really do work. So Hunter Douglas is a great one, but you want to make sure you get the right ones to get that tax credit.
Sheesh.
See,
It's a
there's,
lot.
there's more money to be saved.
There's a lot of information. Danny, it's always good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank
And
you so
wait,
much.
Can you give me a ride home in one of your Porsches?
You know, I'll think about it. Okay.
Can't wait till the next time you come back from an IBS experience again, really. But thanks so much again.
You're welcome.
As always.
If you'd like to check out more tips from our eco-friendly experts,
Danny's
pick up
never
a
coming
copy
back.
of Naturally, Danny Seo.